Guys and girls. Rob is back. We're hoping we have volume this time. We did not have volume last time. And I don't know. He's back, but I'm not sure it's working. Is it working though? That's the main thing. Is it working proper? What do we got? I am good. Okay, Tabletop Sports Delaware, G Puck, Trap Fan, Sean D. And yeah, sunset here, Palm Sunday, nice, comfortable, probably 70 degrees here, Southern Virginia. We're about an hour and a half north of Greensboro, North Carolina, and we're about an hour and a half south of Charlottesville, Virginia. So that's where we're at. We're about in between Charlottesville and Greensboro. It's pretty much, we're right almost in the middle of it. We really are. So back in the day, Philip, where's my money? Back in the day when we used to go watch wrestling, go watch NWA, go watch I'm Still 55, but the sun has set to play with the tree bunnies and the druids. I don't know what the temperature is. It's cooled off some. It was 73 last time. What's the current temperature here?
It's 71 degrees in Hurt right now.
71. So it's 71 degrees right now. So 71's not bad. 71's nothing to sneeze at, especially with it mostly. That's a lot of cloud now. It's partly cloudy. It's not a lot of sunshine going on. You don't see any of, where you saw that sun going down a minute ago. It's starting to cloud up a little bit. So but it's not supposed to get any lower than 51 or 50 overnight. So I got the ceiling fans going right now. I'm trying to cool it off a little bit. Our house is old. It's an old 19. It's 4 years older than I am. I was born in 67. This house was built in 63, and it's made out of some real good stuff. And good brick, strong brick house, and it holds the heat in really well. What do you think happened to them? I don't know. I don't know, Sean. I don't try to figure out some of the stuff that happens to my computer. Plus, I'm outside. Perfect time for me to be outside. The wife is inside tonight. Her friend is on Facebook selling jewelry. So it works out great. I am out here minding my own business, doing my own thing. We played a little bit of some bluegrass music. That might have had an effect on it. I put that bluegrass music on, and I had 2 or 3 screens going at one time. That could have done it. But my buddy playing some bluegrass. They've come here before, right here on my porch and played. So, yeah. My brother, he's played at local churches and stuff. He'll pull a guitar out and play anything. He can just have fun. He can play country music. He can play rock and roll music. He can play bluegrass music. He can just go to town on the guitar. This one, the one that's supposed to show up. But I emailed it. I texted him a little while ago and said, "Okay, I got the game all ready for you." Before I came back out here, I went inside and got my aviatrix game all together, rules, all of the maps and everything, and all of the flight plans and all that. I do have to get him a flight thing where he can keep up with his flight. But as far as wondering what happened to the volume, it's probably because I went to another. I didn't close this one out and went to a different screen and played that bluegrass music, and then all of a sudden we started having 2 screens going on. And I'm not real close to where we're wireless right here, and it's a ways in the house where it's at. So probably lucky that I'm able to do it out here on the porch. I really am. But it's nice. It's nice out here. Generally, the car is sitting right here. So tonight, it was such a nice night. I was like, what the hell with it. I'm going to leave the car out there in the middle of the driveway and worked my way. I rode all around your area yesterday, Sean. I drove around your school. I rode around by the community college. I rode all around. I probably went by your house. So I was all over it over there yesterday. I was down there close to where the old bowling alley used to be, or still is maybe, and went down there. And I was all over the place. I was all over the heritage area yesterday. So I probably went by your house. We rode all over the area. We went, like I say, to the bookstore, Noble. Then my wife wants something from Chick-fil-A, sugar-free frozen lemonade, something like that, frozen lemonade. So we went over to Chick-fil-A and got that. All right, now is this my brother? No, he's got a white car, but he's on the road in a while. Thought maybe he done got frogging. That's not him, though. No, that's not him. I've never known Sean to play any board games, but it is cool to ask him that, see if he does. Do you play any board games, Sean? Do you play any board games? And when I was his age, man, I was big into Status Pro basketball. I loved it. That was probably my favorite game. Or Title Bout. Title Bout. Played that a lot. I enjoyed it. And I enjoyed Title Bout too a little bit. Like the guy that made the game, he and I, we butted heads, but it was all taken care of once I got Glory Days Boxing. Took care of all that. I didn't have to worry about any of the garbage associated with Title Bout 1 or Title Bout 2. Yeah, but yeah, I butted heads with the guy the creator of Title Bout. Yeah, you used to go to the bookstore and buy those games. Yeah. Used to go. Yeah, they were like a book. Now, not so much. You can still go and get things like more war type stuff. You can find more war type stuff. World War I, World War II fighting and stuff like that. Any kind of sports games. Yeah. I used to have, I may have had Bowl Bound. I think maybe at one time I had Bowl Bound game, but I don't have it now. Bowl Bound's a tough game to find. It was some tough college teams you played with back then. It's getting almost to the point now that I think maybe my brother may not show up now. I don't like that. Yeah. I have that too if you want it. What, Bowl Bound? Yeah. Not a big Bowl Bound person because I loved head-to-head pay dirt. Oh, okay. I don't know if I ever played that. Bowl Bound, the only reason, if I don't have new teams, yeah, 50, the 48 Navy team really wouldn't do a lot for me now. Not really. That's why Status Pro basketball, if I'm going to play college basketball, 2018, 2019 is what I'd like, That's what I would want. I wouldn't want 19 UCLA or something. No, I don't want that. I wasn't there and watched it. I wasn't there and lived through it. But yeah, Alan Shaw is redoing the whole tournament. The last tournament they had, 2018, 2019, where University of Virginia won. I expect the University of Virginia to win? Probably not. Probably not. But who knows? He's had a couple of upsets already. You definitely need to check his channel out. His channel is an awesome channel to catch. Getting a little darker out here. 7:25 here on the East Coast. Normal sunset tonight. I want to say 8:16. I don't know. Normal sunset tonight.
The sun will set at 7:25 p.m.
Central Daylight. So it'll be 8:25. So it'll be 8:25. Okay. Yeah, it's still another hour or so. It's still plenty light out here. I have to have a light. This light above me right here is very, very bright. And yeah, football, I would prefer to play head to head because I don't want to play and kind of like play a computerized defense. And you got a 3rd and 1, and you're going to try to run the ball down their throat, and they're going to play a nickel defense or dime defense. Yeah, luck type defenses. I don't want to do that. I would much rather play against somebody. I think it'd be more fun. A lot more fun. Same thing with hockey, though. You know, soccer blast the same way. There's some times at soccer blast you can play one-on-one with somebody and really make some stuff happen. Okay. Let's see. Might have to get it tomorrow. Okay. All right. Yeah. So he's not coming tonight. Doesn't look like he's coming. Didn't sell all my 100 tickets today. He gave me the thumbs up, so we're all good there. He'll probably come tomorrow. If he does, I'll still try to get him on story or whatever it is. You play any board games? And Sean says no. Okay. What type games do you play, Sean? Do you play any games? Or you just pretty much just watch what's going on? I enjoy playing stuff, man. And I do play sometimes when I'm not online. I just prefer to play, especially not really just watch. Oh, okay. All right. I got you. And there are people that don't like the hassle of having to get stuff out, put it on the table, and clean it up, stuff. Not me so much. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. Like I say, I'm going to get the All-Star racers out, our YouTube All-Stars out. Love playing games on my Xbox One, but it is broken. Oh, okay. What's new with your History Maker golf? Tom Usher, what's going on? I hadn't played History Maker golf in a while. Ever since they stopped, ever since damn disease and virus started up, I really slowed it down. I've still got my final day of the Masters I need to finish up. I should go ahead and do that. I got 12, 13 golfers that's still in the running, and we've played 5, 6 holes already in the final days on the Sunday. Tom, I have probably 10 courses, and I've probably got, Lord, how many? Oh my God, probably 250 golfers. And I have got probably, I don't know how many made up golfers, probably that many. I've got a lot. I have got a lot. How you doing, Tom? Should I do it, guys? I haven't seen Tom in a while. Hang tight here, Sean. Hang tight here, Tom. Hang tight here for a minute. All right, guys. Tom's still here. I hope Tom. Did you watch the iRacing today? I did not. All right, guys. Everybody that's here that hasn't been around in the last couple of days, let me tell you what I'm doing. Okay. I know the hobbyist, Tom Usher, a couple guys. All right. I'll tell you what I'm doing. My birthday was Friday. I did not want any gifts for my birthday. Oh, really, G Puck? I had the All-Star baseball game. I don't know where it went to, but I don't have it any longer. I don't think I still have it. But Friday was my birthday. I turned 53. And I told my wife I do not want a gift. So Wednesday, I got to thinking, what can I do to try maybe kind of help things along? So what we did was this. I came out with this 100 dash here. It's 100 chances on here. Still got 25 left. The $5 a chance, okay? And what we're going to do with this is this. We're going to sell all of these. Each time we pull one off, just like this, we flip around to the back and put your name on it, okay? Once we get this full, and these are gone, we're going to pull this tab off. Whatever the number is with the coinciding thing, we will pay that person $250, okay? Okay, you're wondering where the other $250 goes. We're going to put it in the YouTube pot, and someone or someone's, maybe two people, that are they've lost their job due to this virus, or temporarily lost their job, or permanently lost their job to this virus. We're going to allocate the money out to the people that need it in our YouTube community. Well, upon hearing about this, I had people jumping out of the woodwork. First off, Bleacher Bums Gaming, Anthony Crooks, the inventor of Glory Days Boxing, said, "Hey, Rob, look, $250 is all good, but what if I throw in a game of Glory Days Boxing with lightweights, middleweights, heavyweights, and welterweights, worth roughly $100? I will send that out to the winner." I said, "Awesome." Upon hearing that, Amish Elvis, another guy in the chat, he said, "What if I do this?" He said, "What if I give one of the three options, and you can get whichever one you want? Hockey Blast with a mat, brand new, or second season football with a mat, or if you want Legends of Wrestling, if you have the Legends of Wrestling original set, you can get an expansion set. He will get the expansion set, send it to your house. You can get hockey, second season football, or Legends of Wrestling, whichever one you want. Amish Elvis sending that out to your house. If that's not enough, upon hearing that, then my man Harris Jessup decides, let's make it even sweeter. Some folks I know right now watching WWE WrestleMania. Well, how about 8x10 framed photo of WWE Hall of Famer of 2007, Jerry the King Lawler, and if you notice right in this corner here, he autographed it. 8x10 autograph of Jerry the King Lawler. That's included. Okay. Upon hearing about that, I had another guy in chat. He's big in NASCAR. Danny and Gray's Cards and Toys. He has his own YouTube channel, and he gives away chances to win cards and stuff. He will get you a set of cards out. I don't know exactly the amount of cards you're going to get, but you're going to get some NASCAR cards and a chance at some NASCAR memorabilia that is autographed. He'll get that out to your house if you win. He's got a drawing of his own separate from this. Then on top of all of that, Ken Castro, the maestro of APBA games. If you've got an APBA game, Ken is going to try to hook you up with some teams or some kind of way where you can play more. Whether if you have APBA football, he's going to try to find some APBA football teams to help you out. If you have APBA baseball, he's going to try to find you some APBA baseball teams to kind of help you out. All this for a $5 chance. $5 chance is all it takes. And all it takes is one chance to win. 100 chance. So you got 1 in 100 chance. Better than you do with the lottery. It's over $500 worth of stuff. That's a lot of stuff. It really is. And how do you do it? I'll tell you what you do. If you've got a PayPal account, you go over to your PayPal account. You simply have to find out what my email address is. Well, you're going to know my email address in about 10 seconds because I'm posting it up there. Here we go. rwkinsler67@gmail.com. You'll go over to PayPal. Once you get to PayPal, it's going to tell you at the very, very top, send money to a friend. You do that. You hit that little thing that says send money to a friend. Then at the bottom, in $5 increments, whether it's 5, 10, 15, however many chances you want. And then upon that, all you do is hit it. It'll immediately come over to the funds over into my account. I will know it within like a minute after you do it. I will get an email. Plus, it pops up on my thing. So if you use the phone app, send to someone you trust. That is a friend thing. Okay, so if you use the phone app, send to someone you trust. Thank you, Sports Delaware. So rather than the other way, if you're buying for a service or a good or service, it's getting taxed. So this is to avoid getting taxed. Okay. So if you use the phone app, send to someone you trust. If you don't use the phone app, you simply go to how long does the contest last? Until we get 25 more chances off. As soon as I get these 20 chances off, I will peel this off live in front of everybody. Right now, you'll know what number you got right now. You'll know we'll peel these off, flip it over, and we'll write Tom Usher's name if you take 1 chance, 2 chances, or 5 chances. So that's the way it works. We got 25 to go. I just started it Friday. Just started Friday morning, so we've got 75 chances off this weekend, and a lot of folks are supporting the channel. And it's the first time we've seen you, Tom. I'll be entering. Okay, you do that. You enter, and I've got like I say, I've got my phone right here. I've got it a foot away from me, so I can right then when you enter, you hang right here real close, and then you get to pick the ones you want. See, they're little pieces of paper, and they got numbers on each individual one. And I'm keeping every one that we do. And after we sell all 100, I will make it a time. I will make it a special time, probably prime time, 5:30, 6 o'clock. I don't want to be too late because I'd like to make it where Alan Shaw, he's over in England, where he could still be awake to see it. It's 5 hours different. So 6 o'clock wouldn't be too bad. It'd be 11 o'clock. He could probably deal with that, or 5:30 in the afternoon. But I'm going to try to make it where most people can be there live to watch the winner of this thing. And that's what we're hoping for. So, Ken Castro, payoff pitch, 8 teams in a game. All right, let's see what's happening now. Payoff pitch. Shane Victorino. Daniel Nava. Oh, okay, that's when he was with the Red Sox. Chris is a strat man. Chris is a strat man. Ain't nothing wrong with that, though. Brandon Workman, that's a Red Sox guy. Doug Fister, Scherzer. That's Detroit. Verlander. Man, they did have a hell of a pitching staff. Scherzer. Oh, Scherzer, Verlander, and Fister. Oh, what? Maybe that's the Nats. Ron Gant, Dave Justice, Rick Aguilera, Kevin Tapani, Erickson. That must be Minnesota. 91 Minnesota Twins. Oh, this is like an all-star setup of teams. That's awesome. 1954 Giants. Wow. How about this? 54 Indians. 2013 Dodgers. How about that? And believe it or not, isn't it crazy? The Dodgers have not won a World Series since 1988. 1988. The Washington Redskins have won a Super Bowl since then. The Dodgers. I mean, a team you don't think of as being a dry ice team. And a dry ice team is what I call a team that took you out to the ballpark a lot of times and just come back with nothing. Chris, I have home brews to get full stats from Hockey Blast. Oh, my gosh. Same here. Payoff pitch and outboard are my favorites. Inside pitch, not bad either. Payoff pitch is one I'm getting. That's the one I'm going to get. I've got to just decide what I'm going to do, how I'm going to work it out, and then go from there. But it should be a lot of fun. It'll be even more fun if Philip Reynolds has to pay for it. for APBA hockey, then Strat hockey. I don't have Hockey Blast, he says. Okay. Well, you could have Hockey Blast if you win this. You certainly could. Uh-huh. You certainly could. That's crazy stuff, but you certainly could have it. Yep. Inside pitch as well. I don't have inside pitches. I don't have play a game with the teams from Chris and I before you decide, Rob. Okay. All right. So you don't care if I print those out. Really? You don't care if I print those out and actually play a game with them? Feel bad printing them out. Feel like I'm ripping somebody off. You know? Feel like I'm kind of ripping somebody off and stuff. You guys think it'd be okay if I do print those out? They're yours, bro. Okay. I'll try it. And I'll tell you what, if I do it, you guys want to see me do it live? See if I screw up. If you like it, then I can pay for it. Yeah. Okay. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that then, I guess. I guess not, right? Borrow in advance. Yeah. And you guys know well enough to know I will play live, please. Okay, I will. I'll do that. Yeah. I'm not a big dead ball person. I saw a couple of 54 teams. That would not be my thing. I'd want to play more of a now time team because it's much more hit. I want to check that out. Okay, G-Puck, that way when I'm playing it, you can kind of see it too. True, Chris. Inside pitch takes a little longer. Yep. Let me go. I will go. While we're sitting here waiting, we already know my brother's not coming tonight. He has decided to not slide by here tonight. I've still got to text my neighbors, make sure he's coming over tomorrow. Because I would definitely like to see him come. I hadn't seen him in a while, hadn't talked to him, seen him over there washing his car a little while ago, but that's just not the same. If he wants to come over tomorrow, he can definitely come over. There's cars going up the road now. We're starting a little action out here. A little action going on now with the headlights and stuff going on. All right. Okay. Nothing going on so far. 54 is okay. You have Bob Feller, Willie Mays on those teams. Yeah. Yeah. They're okay. Indians and Giants. Yeah. They're all right. Man, it's really clouding up out here. It's only 30% chance of rain tonight, but it looks like more. Looks like a better chance than it is. And the birds are really starting to sing now. But yeah. Yeah, Tom, I've signed into my my PayPal now. Let's see what's going on with that. Hope your wife doesn't decide to buy too much stuff tonight. If so, we'll have to throw a $100 bill into my PayPal. We already owe about $40 to it because we took a lot of chances on this. But it's a good cause. It's going a good way. Just shaved 2 or 3 days ago, but it's growing back that fast. Back so fast. Ate a couple of hot dogs. That was earlier this evening now. It was probably 4 o'clock, so still got to do a little dinner tonight. I'll find a little light dinner. Maybe do a salad. Salads always hit me good. The grill, I'll be building the grill right out here on my porch. I'll be doing that, and I will have that to do one day. Don't know exactly how much it's going to be to build, but I do know it said it weighed over. It's right at 100 pounds. My grill is. So it's a lot of weight. Now that's the box and all. That's everything that comes with it. But that damn thing is huge. It's really big. 4 burner. They say poo spread all across your face helps facial hair grow. Won't try that. I wouldn't try it the first time. It wouldn't even be in again to it. I wouldn't try that the first time. No, I wouldn't try that the first time. My hair's trying to grow again too, guys. And we've got our 35th reunion this year, and they're trying to us in to go into our like football game against the team that it's like a homecoming. It's the team we hate the most villainous team just across town and all. And so that's supposed to be Friday night. And then Saturday night, it's supposed to be a wine tasting. You try about 40 wines along with a big steak dinner and all. And I don't know. I just don't know if I'm going to do it or not. A wine tasting, a wine sipping. It was real. We went to a wine tasting 2 weeks ago. Right after the virus kind of picked up steam, we went on vacation for a few days, and I should have brought my computer with us. We went to this place down in Williamsburg, Virginia, and they brought one wine out, and I mean that was the smoothest tasting wine. I'm not a wine drinker by trade, but I told them, I said, bring me a 12-ounce out, and I said, no, I don't even want a beer. I'd already ordered a beer. I said, I don't want the beer. Bring me the wine out. And man, oh man. That's the place to eat. That is the place to eat if you go to Williamsburg, Virginia. You cannot miss it. I'm not into the water park. I'm not into Busch Gardens. I honestly have not gotten an invitation to a class reunion. Of course, we moved here my sophomore year and missed my junior year due to an accident. Classmates I keep up with are customers, man, really. I have a lady that cuts my hair, went to school with me. A guy that went to school with me, his mom and stepdad live right next door to me. I still live in the area. Like right now, the school bus that comes through here is still the same bus I would have rode when I went to school. I lived just up the street when I was growing up. And yeah, so I'm back in my area. Obviously, I was going away for 12 years, 14 years, whatever. But some people see me now. They see me around now and find out that Rob is back in town and grown up. Why? First question I always get, damn, dude, you did grow. Because like I say, I was about 5'7", 135 when I graduated. Now I'm 6'4", about 245, 250. So about 100 pounds more and about 9 inches taller. Yeah, I'm bigger than most all the guys, even I went to school with and played football. Never had that. My brother had 5 years with his peeps. My sister had 9. Yeah. I'm just a lot bigger than most of the people I went to school with. I really am. It's unusual. Really, it's weird because I always remember the kids being so much bigger than me. And then I see them now and it's like, okay. And they're like, what the hell? You were only child, Ken's only child. It was 3 of us. And like I said, I just turned 53. I got a brother that's 50, and I got a brother that's 44. He'll be 45, and that explains a lot. He'll be 45 in July, mid-July, and then my other brother turned 51 September. Yeah. So, yep. All right, we're keeping an eye out on the PayPal, see if we can update that, see if anybody has thrown some money around that we can actually find and hunt them down and make sure they get their picks. Not yet. Yet. Like I say, Don Heston says, unfortunately, I didn't get any taller. I got bigger around. Whole family of only children. Wow. Serve that one up for you, brother. You're welcome. You got off 3 squares a day. And man, and that's the thing. Me and my youngest brother, we eat like crazy. We eat all the time. The other one eats a lot. He's kind of small. He's probably 5'9", weighs maybe 160, something like that. There's a lot of smoke over here. Damn. I don't know what the hell they're burning over there. They're burning something though. And you guys are still catching me. I guess we're back to 98% on the battery, so that works out good. Yeah, I would definitely want to try to see if we can get maybe a couple chances these sold off tonight. I would love to get it below 20. Let's get it below 20, guys. Yeah, I haven't missed too many meals either. That's one thing I don't do is miss too many meals. A lot of times before I go to bed, I'll eat me a peanut butter sandwich. Peanut butter is still my go-to. It's still my go-to. Wife likes to buy pickles, the big-ass dill pickles, those big damn things. I love to eat those things. I love them. I love dill pickles. Yeah. Just crunch them. My mom thinks they're nasty, but I love to eat them. Love them. She and I both love them. And then popcorn. I don't know if we've ever showed you guys our popcorn or not. You know what? I'm in a mood for some popcorn now, so I'm going to actually throw a popcorn in real quick and bring it out here, and I'm going to eat it in front of you guys. I hope. Is that a wrong thing to do? Is that like Peter Pan Creamy and Welch's grape jam in a big glass? See, I don't want milk. I don't want milk for my peanut butter. I'm sorry, guys. If I'm eating jelly, I don't want milk. Would it be a wrong thing to do if I put popcorn in and brought it out here and ate it while I'm talking to you guys? I don't know if is that like taboo? Like, okay, Rob, you're not really supposed to bring your food out and eat it while you're talking. Got our first delivery today for grocery service. And interesting. Anytime you say the word interesting, then Ken has to elaborate a little bit. This popcorn, I'm gonna tell you, I can go in there real quick, and it does its own thing. Not ice cream, Don. Popcorn. Popcorn. She was asking me, what am I doing? And I said, I'm getting popcorn. It looks like popcorn to me. Looks like ice cream to me. And maybe it is popcorn. What is it, Don? Is that popcorn or is that ice cream? Since we can't go out in Rhode Island without getting gunned down, we have to pay someone to bring us food. That is some bullshit. That is crazy, man. Tabletop Delaware is going to head out of here. Going to roll a game or two tonight. You have a great night as well, man. I'm gonna stay here long enough to let you guys see what my popcorn looks like. We get it from. We actually get our popcorn from Walmart. It was supposed to be popcorn. Okay. I see the little stripes going up and down. Just the top of it looks like it's kind of got that little curly whip to it. I don't know. It's wild. Looks more like ice cream cone to me. But I can actually see I've already got the popcorn going. I didn't have to do anything else. When it's done, I just peel the plastic back and eat it. I don't have to do anything else to it. I'm not a big popcorn eater. And when I told her just now, she asked me, she said, what are you doing, Rob? I said, I'm actually fixing some popcorn. She said, huh? I eat maybe one a year. I just decided I want some right now. So I got my soda right here. I just pulled this one out the refrigerator. That's some Sam's Club cola. Cheapo, 50 cents, 55 cents or whatever. Went well, as you thought. They were out of about 40% of what we ordered. But we got M&Ms and pizza. What kind of pizza? What kind of pizza? What kind of pizza? That's what you have to ask that 3 times. What? That was the 4th time I was going to say. What kind of pizza? Pizza's the bomb. We love pizza. We all like pizza. This channel is a pizza eating channel. I hear my popcorn going friggin' nuts in there. Recently on my PayPal, Tom, give me 1 ticket, Tom says. Tom, we got you, my friend. Tom still here? Be here, Tom. Yes, you did just buy 1 ticket. Yes, you did. Now, if I don't have enough light out here, Tom just bought 1 ticket. Perfect timing, too, just before I break my popcorn out here. I don't want to make this a greasy-ass mess. All right. This is, let's see. Is this right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. We don't have any 4. We don't have any 5. We got 6, 7, 8. Only 1 left in 8. So 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. All right, you get you a chance there, Tom. Yeah. Government's out of control. So which one do you want, Tom? 1, 2, 3. No 4, no 5. 6. We're going with 7. Let's go with 7. Okay. Yeah, righty. We get that. We got that. All right. Now, I hear my popcorn popping. We're just getting ready to be done. So let's do this. Let's go right here. This is number 7. Oh, man, I can't see it. The wife's birthday. The wife's birthday. Valentine's Day. 1, 4. 1, 4. How about that? That's Tom Usher, 1, 4. Now, I've got to make sure I put this right. Tom Usher. You guys know, yep, 14. You got it. Or 1-4, either way you want to do it. 1-4, either way. I'm going to write your name on a card here. Tom Usher. And that leaves us with what? 24 chances. 24. Pete Rose was 14. You are correct. Pete Rose. But 14 to me is my wife. Valentine's Day. She was Valentine's Day. All right. If I don't have any more chances being sold right now, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. We're going to make this a popcorn eating area. I'll make this a popcorn eating area in just a moment. Let's see. Thank you. Give me 1 ticket. Thanks, Tom Usher. Thank you very much, Tom. And we don't have any more right now, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take all this inside. I'll keep my pencil out here. I'm going to bring me a napkin, and I am going to bring me a bag of popcorn out here. You guys have got to stick with me for a minute. You got to see what the heck this is all about. Yeah. Oh. Maybe these light, maybe the light out here is better. I think the light's better. Oh, this is what you get at Walmart, guys. Pops, movie butter, all natural flavor. And they say $1 on there, but they don't cost $1. Doesn't cost $1. You grab the plastic wherever the corner is, whichever corner. I'm not a master of this. I am not a master of this at all, and I am calling POPZ pops. That's what I'm calling pops. Maybe it's this one. Damn it. Nope. All right, come on, damn it. I'm having no luck here. I am having no friggin' luck here. I'm a rookie at this. I am a rookie at this game. But, here we go. Here we go. The wife is the one that eats this all the time. She eats this about 4 days a week. We'll go get about 10 of these at a time. And obviously they're flat at the bottom, so you can just stack them up. And then they pop right here when you cook them. 3 minutes in there, we're good to go. Yeah, so 10 of them's about, I don't know, $9.50 or something like that. I don't know. They're about 95 cents a piece, but they're good. They're good. They're not bad. But normally this is a wife's snack. And I was thinking about those pickles a little while ago. I was like, yeah, she likes eating them, but she loves the popcorn too. That comes out pretty good. You know, they don't look too bad. Rob looks like he may have done a deep half-assed job there. Let me go throw this away in my trash can. Big dumbass. All right. Let me go wash my hands real quick. I haven't washed my hands in about an hour. Now that wasn't, I'm coming to meet you at church. How does it taste is a major question here. I know. I'll see. It's good. Ain't bad. Ain't bad at all. Fills it up pretty good. Your rating. It's not the best. It's good and hot. It's not good as Act 2 popcorn. You ever eat Act 2 popcorn? It's better than this. Pretty good. I do like the little box. It doesn't look like it's going to kill me. I'm not worried about that too much. But you guys know I'm about the flavor and stuff. Act 2, on a good day, I'd probably call that a 7.7. This, not that good. It's okay. 7.1, 7.1, something like that. Not bad. It's not Act 2 good, but it's good. It's got movie butter, though. It's got movie butter. See what this says on the side here. GMO free. No PFOAs. No fluorochemicals. Zero trans fat. No allergens. Gluten free. No added sugar. Maybe that's why it tastes like. Maybe that's why it's not that damn good. 100% whole grain. A good source of fiber. All natural flavor. That's why it's not the best. Is the box better than the popcorn? The box is awesome. I will give it a box. I can hold it. I can take it in and watch a movie. Yeah, the box is better. The box is an 8.4. I like the box. It's no grease at the bottom. The box is better. It's 8.4. The popcorn's a 7.1. Bought up some shitholes near New ballpark, Hotel Vernon. Now, this is good though. I mean, it's all right. 7.1's not bad, guys. 7.1's not bad. I'll drink a little soda now. I hadn't drank any all day. First soda I've drank all day. I've been drinking water. I did eat ice cream though. Getting emailed. You got money at PayPal, Rob. Uh-oh. What the hell else happened here? That was Tom. Okay. All right. That's cool. That's cool. That was Tom that sent it to me. Never a good sign when the box is better. Hey, you're right. But there's some crappy popcorn out there. That kind that they say you can't put over a fire. What the hell they call that? Of course you got to put it over a fire. When you're outside and you don't have a microwave, when you're going fishing and you're going camping and stuff, you're gonna get that kind. What the hell is it called? And it goes and gets bigger and shit. What is that called? Jiffy Pop. Yeah, Jiffy Pop. And the number one thing it says on the bottom of it, you can't use a fire. All right, look. I don't want Jiffy Pop if I've got a microwave. Apple Chatter, what's going on? First word out of his mouth is Jiffy Pop. Yeah, Jiffy Pop. That's it. If you got Jiffy Pop popcorn, you don't want it on your house. You're gonna get Act 2, or you're gonna get the Pops, or you're gonna get some kind like that. You want Jiffy Pop when you go camping. Well, when you go camping, you know, yeah, you got it. When you're going camping, what the hell you want? You want Jiffy Pop popcorn. So it says, do not use the open flame. What kind of bullshit is that? You're gonna put it on a damn aluminum. What you're gonna do is this. You're gonna get one of those metal racks, just like you would cook a burger or a steak on. Jiffy Pop making me sick when I was a kid. Haven't eaten it since. And what you're gonna do? You're gonna put aluminum foil on it. You're gonna have a fire underneath it. And you're gonna put that damn Jiffy Pop right there. That's what the hell you're gonna do. Yeah, break. Jiffy Pop people, if you're out, that's the only reason we buy you. You know, we'll do without popcorn on our fishing trips and camping. If you don't make it no more, we'll do without it. But don't tell us we can't put it over a fire. You're so full of shit. Crap. Bunch of crap. That's the only way you want it. You're not taking that shit home and eating it. You don't want to start your stove up? Come on. That's what the hell they created a damn microwave 50 years for. 50 years ago. Popcorn. And you don't cook in microwaves, folks. I know people that like, oh man, you ought to try this meal. It came from wherever. And all you got to do is cook it in the microwave. No. You put bread, and if you make bread in the microwave, you may as well be putting silly putty in there. Silly putty. Okay, Tom, thank you, sir. 1-4, that's you. You may as well be putting silly putty in there. Bread sucks. If the Redskins draft Tua, you have to eat a Pop-Tart. No. We don't have a microwave. Hey, you can't mess up bread that way if you don't have a microwave. Yeah. But you don't cook bread in a microwave. Never. Never. Find an oven, make you some good cornbread, biscuits, whatever you want to make. But you do not make bread in a microwave. Ick. It's not. I'm coming along here, man. Still a lot left, though. Well, Oh yeah, it's good for heating water, making tea, making coffee. Um, yeah, that's fine. Stuff like that. Yeah, you don't cook chicken nuggets on it either. No, no. Chicken nuggets. I've got the meal from the freezer, and we're gonna have Salisbury steak with mashed potatoes and macaroni and cheese and a chocolate cake, and we're gonna throw it in the oven and microwave. I don't, I don't want it. Yeah, microwaves kill something. I don't know what the hell they do. It can make stuff tough, man. You bite into anything and it tastes like like a rubber boot. Uh-oh. Sucks. You just don't put chicken, burgers, or steaks. Chickens, burgers, steaks like that. You just don't throw them in the microwave. And then definitely not pizza. I've seen people throw pizza in the microwave and eat it. Those people should be in front of a firing squad. You don't throw pizza in the microwave. Heat the oven up 5 minutes. Make it a little crispy. Sometimes pizza's better the second day. Pizza's a lot like pinto beans, my daddy said. It's a lot better sometimes the second day. I was a big pinto beans person. But pizza can be good the second day. But do not put it in the microwave. Oh, no. That's cruel to the person you're feeding it to. You ought to be locked up for that shit. You just don't do that. That's a lot of popcorn. I've eaten like 600 bites. And it's like it's making baby popcorns. They're still full. Mm. I'm not eating anything. I'm not getting anything done. I gotta watch my mouth. The neighbors got their light on over here. Cold pizza. I can eat it cold, but don't throw it in the microwave. Wow. I can eat it cold. I just don't want it in the microwave. And then you bite it, and then you have to try to pull it, and you see it stretch a mile. No. No, no, no. It is microwave popcorn. It is. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. It starts about this tall, Don. I mean, apple chatter. Yeah. It starts right there. And then it pops up, and then it's got a big old bag at top, kind of like this. It's a bag covering it. Then I had to peel the bag off of it. Apple chatter. Mm-hmm. This is a wife's favorite, or one of her favorites. I like Act Two better. This is good. It's 7-1. Before I rated it. What did I rate the box, guys? 8-3. I like the box better. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Was that just serious lighting problems? No, that's serious butter. That's some butter there. What the hell? Yeah, getting that little brown to it there. It was ready to catch. It was ready to catch on fire or something like that. So I don't know. I got a big ass microwave. Throw it in there and let it go. You notice I didn't even go in there and check on it. Best stream ever. Eat popcorn, sit outside, talk about boogeyman gonna get me. You ain't gotta worry about that, suckers. I'm down south. We don't got no street lights. I am doing well. I am doing well. Mm-mm. We don't have street lights down here. We don't believe in that shit. You walk in the dark. You don't walk barefooted. You may walk up on a snake, but you walk on down the street, you follow the road, and when you get tired, you knock on somebody's door and ask them, okay, can I get a ride to wherever I'm going? Who's playing what later? Danny and Gray have got WrestleMania Part 2 going on tonight. Pretty good so far, he said. I don't have anything out right now. I have MPNG Plus 2018. I got that out. That's all I got. Who's got something up? Tabletop. He must have. I think he had something going on. No. What does it say? No start light. What is this? The Flintstones? What the hell? I'm finishing an Atmos game I started earlier before a friend dropped by to clean my gutters. No start light. I can. Who's he bitching about? Who's Ken raising hell with? Oh, no street light. Oh, no street light. Shit, yeah. Brother, this is the South. No street lights. No, we don't play that shit. You want to come out here and look? I'm serious. I'm going to take you guys to the streets right here. And you watch. You're going to be like, what in the hell? And I mean, all it is just a line of houses down here. Down the street's just a line of houses now. You can see next door, he's got these little lights at the end of their driveways. But other than that, brother, you don't see nothing. Maybe a light inside a house or something down the street, but that's it. I mean, it's that dark out here. Now, if you look that way, you'll see a light at the church, right behind the church. And then this way, you see 2 or 3 lights, but that is it. It is that dark out here. It is that dark out here. I hope I didn't get too far away from the house. Hope I didn't cut us off. Oh, yeah. I don't know, people around here. But if you have a problem or something, you go knock on the door. And more apt to not, they'll help you out. Got pretty good people live around here. More of them's older than they are young. I'm one of the youngest ones around here. But that's the way it is, man. That's just the way it is. My wife, when she moved down here, she was like, what the hell? And then if you drive back roads from here to my brother's, number 1, no stoplights. Number 2, no 4-lane road. It's all roads, you know, you're meeting someone. Number 3, there's no line in the middle of the roads. So when you're going on some of these little back roads, there's no line at all. So you're just meeting cars 10 miles to my brother's. Deer jump out anytime. Bear, there are some bears out that way, up his way. Not so many here, but you see bears up where he lives. Mm-hmm. He lives close to the water. That's why. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it's dark down here. And think about it. Ken was going to come down here. He'd sit out here on the porch and me drinking beer and be like, what the hell's going on here, Rob? I'd be like, what do you mean? It's dark as shit. Well, dude, people go to bed. People go to bed around here when the sun goes down. 6 o'clock, the roads are going. I won't be up at 6 o'clock, but these people will. There's a lot of people still working. I'm working on this popcorn. That's for damn sure. I can't remember. Last time I ate popcorn, been about 6 months ago. And we got these little kids at church. And they came to bed anywhere to 3:30 a.m. for me. I got a couple of street lights, but down the street, no lights. It's scary. And don't bother me too bad. I keep the flashlight around. We got some kids who go to our church right over here. 3 of them. None of them real big. The oldest one's probably 7 or 8. But they're all 3 in school, maybe 9. 1 little boy, 2 little girls. So they came up to the wife one day and said something about, would you take us to a movie? And she was at church. I was at home. So next thing you know, she's coming home from church. She says, I got to hurry up and change clothes. I said, what's up going on? She said, I'm taking these 3 kids to the movies. So immediately my brain gets going and goes cling, ding, 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 dollar signs. So I'm like, okay, I'll go with you. So I'll take them with you. So we decided to go pick them up at their house. And oh my gosh, it's so funny. We go into the mall, and as soon as you walk into the mall, it's so cruel. One side, it's this little climb the walls, fun day or whatever. The other side's a movie. We're coming in to watch a movie. So these guys, these kids are all like, we want to do this. And we're like, whoa. After the movies, we'll take you somewhere and go get you something to eat, but you got to act like you got some sense. We go in now, let them pick out the movie they want to watch, which is, all right, what's the name of it? It's the one, yep, talking right over there, Sean. And right on the other side's where they climb the walls and have the bouncy room and all that stuff. Yep. So when we went, toys, no, I want toys. I want the name of it. Anyway, it's got the one in it that's got the guy that's he's a astronaut. And they all can, they wake up the toys or whatever. I think they're toys. Maybe it was Toys 2 or Toys 3. I don't forget what it was. So anyway, these kids all finally agreed on watching the one movie, Toy Story. Yeah. So we buy them 3 kids tickets, buy 2 adult tickets. So after that, I want a drink. I want ice cream. I want this. I want that. And I'm looking at the wife and I'm saying, and I'm glad we don't have kids. It's mean as shit. I know it is. But anyway, I decide, okay, let's who's heading out? Who's heading out? Somebody's heading out. So Ken's heading out. Ken's like, I don't want to hear nothing more about kids. So I got one of these old big ass buckets of popcorn. And I decided, okay, give me some little cups, okay, and I'll buy 2 big bottles of water from you. So I do that, and I said, just do it all at one time. The guy said $92. I'm like, what? 5 tickets, big thing of popcorn, 2 things of water, $92. And I'm like, okay. I couldn't do anything else. I'm like, okay. We get in there and sit down. The wife is here, and I'm sitting on the other side. We got 3 kids between us. And she's over there kind of whispering to me. She said, Rob, you got the receipt? I said, oh, yeah, I got the receipt. And she has no idea. She has no idea. We just paid $93 to go into the friggin' movies with 3 kids. Which, we're just not used to it. You know what I'm saying? That's more or less what it is. I'm not playing. I'm serious. I'm saying $93. I still got the receipt. Have a good one there, Ken. I'll hang around just for a few more minutes while I tell this story, and then I'm going to be done. Then I'm going to go watch somebody else. So, anyway, we're ready to leave, and the littlest kid again is looking over across the aisle. That's why everybody had Netflix. We still have taken them a couple times since then, but we learned. Anyway, we're leaving. And I'm trying to get in the way of them so they can't see this bouncy room because I know they want to play that and it's like $20 a day. I didn't realize movies cost that much. So anyway, and one of them starts crying. I'm like, look, you want to go get something to eat? If you do, that's fine. But if you don't, we'll just take you home now. So the other two kids get on her little ass and it's like, okay, all right. You know, it wasn't a matinee. There's an evening. About 30 or 5 o'clock. It was late. It was more than 15 for me and the wife each. It was like 18. It cost us right at $90. The damn thing of popcorn was $8.50 or $9.50. Yeah, it was right at $10. And a bottle of water, each bottle of water was $5. And I got 2. It was crazy. So anyway, whatever it was 85 or 90, 75 or $85. I don't forget. I still got the receipt in there somewhere. It's so funny because it's more of a funny type thing with me and the wife now. Anyway, we're leaving. We're leaving the mall. So we decided, okay, look, we don't know what kind of taste these kids have. You know, do they have, we want to go to steakhouse or what? Well, they have kids' taste. So the first thing I said, where do you want to go eat? We want to go to McDonald's. So me and the wife winks at each other. We're like, we're heading to McDonald's. We don't have a problem with that. So we ride over there to McDonald's. We sat down. Oh, yeah, Ruth Chris. Hell no. That would have been another $700 there. So anyway, we sat down. All right, I'll find out from each kid what they want. So I write it down. So I sit down there with the wife. Snow caps of them, but I bet they are. So anyway, I find out what each one of them wants. So I make sure they all get the little Happy Meal with the toy. And at the time, they were giving that Toy Story number 4 thing away. Item away. So I'm like, great. I go up front. I order all the food for the kids, me and the wife. I think it run us $20. So I'm coming back here and she said, God, I bet the food's $50. I said, $20. She said, damn, we need to start taking kids eating with us all the time and don't even take them to the movies. Like, let's take them riding, eat, ride some more and eat again, But it was funny. It was so funny because we get there to, I hadn't been in a movies 20 years at least. She and I had never been to the movies together. That was the first time we ever had, and it was with kids that are not even ours. So I'm just not a moviegoer. And I thought that was so funny. Yeah, 80 some bucks. I'm like, what the hell? I've got the receipt in there. And she was like, so now we're not so surprised when we go and we know it's going to cost us $75, $80 for the kids. I was just taken back by it. It wasn't so much that it hurt our wallets. It was more like, damn, you mean people that have kids have to go through this all the time? That's what I was thinking. But, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. I mean, hell, they have to buy books for the kids, pencils, clothes, stuff like that. It's all crazy. It's all crazy. But yeah, I know everybody's got kids, man. It's a hard time, especially now. Well, it just flew me for a damn loop, you know. 80 some damn dollars for popcorn, 2 waters, and 5 tickets. Wife's eyes got about that damn big when I told her. I would love to just gave her the receipt, but she couldn't have seen it in there. My aunt took me and my sisters to see Princess and the Frog a couple of years ago. We went to the dollar store to get snacks. She put them in a purse. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. And we just weren't prepared. Yeah, that's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. Even put 16. Yeah. Even put 16-ounce drinks in there. You know, put whole sodas in a pocketbook. I know people that did that. Yeah, but I'm not privy to that because, I knew how to skip school, stuff like that because I was good at it. But I wasn't big into going to movies, so I didn't really know my way around doing that stuff. That was so funny though. I almost stuck my arm out and say, yeah, which one you going to take blood out of now? Sandy just got a game tying home run. Alomar. Sandy Leon. Oh, Sandy Alomar, not Leon. Yep, Sandy Alomar. Bottom of the 9th. Both Sox against 94 Cleveland. Wow. That was something there. It really was. And I'd never seen any of the Toy Stories before. And all the wife told me was, she said, promise me this. Promise me you won't fall asleep and start snoring. Because if I start snoring, hell, Sean heard me one night on here. I actually fell asleep on here. That was such a disgrace. Can't take a book bag. Okay. Wife can take a pocketbook though. 10-10. G-Puck's going boo. But all right, we'll put a dent in it now. I don't eat about all I can eat. You like that movie? I'm not a cartoon type person, any of that stuff, but it was all right. Kids enjoyed it. So, and I think if you don't have kids, it does you good to get them sometimes. Take some with you and kind of spend the day with them. And then when you get home, you go, man, that was fun, but we're glad it's over. I think you appreciate more what you have at home if you take kids out with you like that. I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing for anybody. I really do. Just make sure, take that back, Rob. What did I say? About cartoons? Wasn't a big cartoon person. I did fall asleep live one night. That was really a disgrace. Sean said I snored like hell. I was sleepy and I forgot what we were doing. We were just talking one night. I forgot what it was, like 2 in the morning, 1 in the morning. I got up and said, okay, enough of this. Now, Sean heard it. My head was down here, so he couldn't see me. He could just hear me snoring. It's on one of my patios. I'm not going to tell you which one. I don't know, and I hope you don't find it. Hope you don't find it. Wife is still in there buying shit. I pity our pocketbook tonight. Pity our wallet. But the good thing about it is, if she buys a lot of shit, she can't raise hell about me buying some. No, he couldn't wake me up. All he was doing was typing on there. I almost flipped out of the chair. And then he was laughing. He done typed a bunch of stuff on there, but he was aware that he couldn't really say anything to wake me up. I woke up, wiping my mouth off. I was like drooling and shit. I told him, I said, I didn't go to sleep. And he said, yeah, you did. Yeah, you did, brother. Yeah, you did. I'm not retired. Tell you what happened. I'm not working now. My wife is in a pretty good position as far as where she's working at right now. So I'm kind of like a picker. Have you ever seen American Pickers? Mike and what's her name? Mike and it's not Dave. What's the other guy's name? Shit. Mike and now I feel like a dumbass. But I do that. I do kind of like picking and stuff. I find stuff. Frank, Mike and Frank. He had the dice. Oh, I had the dice in my hand too. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's pretty cool. Well, G-Pug's getting a hell of a. He's fun. He's having a fun time tonight. So kind of like Frank and them. And I go to different places and I buy stuff up. And then a lot of times I'll go places where people are like, okay, we just got a bunch of junk. And I'll be like, okay, can I have all this for a set amount? I'll bring it back here, clean it up. Sometimes old toys, sometimes it's old wooden chairs, old whatever. Clothing. I get heck of deals on some stuff I buy. And then I turn around and sell it. And make pretty good profits. I bought a John Riggins Washington Redskins jersey. I paid $5.99 for it. I sold it for $45 last week. I do pretty good. So that's my job. Keep the house going, and I do all the cooking. Did Rob have a pizza burning in the oven when he dozed off? No, I did not. No, I did not, Keith. Hey, Keith had to jump in on that one. But it was funny. That was so funny. But now, ever since I moved back to Virginia, when we went to Williamsburg, I found a lot of good stuff. Some of it I didn't even have to clean up. I just found good prices on stuff. I go to Goodwill sometimes. Sometimes I go to barns. Sometimes I go to people's basements. I'm selling my house. Will you help me clean it out? All right. What do you want to do? Well, I'll pay you $5 an hour. I tell you what, better than that. What if I get some of the pieces that you don't want? Okay, good enough. Do stuff like that. So I've got trailer hitches. I get all sorts of stuff. I got stuff out back, wheels for tractor trailer trucks. I got all kinds of stuff. You wouldn't believe it. I got probably 200 board games downstairs. You watch one of my earlier videos, I've got more than that now. One of my earliest videos, go back and watch my archives. I'm down in the basement then. And just all around, I got board games. I really do. Stuff that you may not even heard of before. The Wild West. I mean, I got some Wild West games, like your Billy the Kid or something like that. And you're trying to avoid the cops. All kinds of stuff. I got all sorts of games. People offer me this and that for it. Most of the time, I just try to make a bit of a profit. That's all. I don't try to gouge nobody. But I find all sorts of stuff. Televisions. Okay, yeah, we don't watch this one anymore. Okay. Do you play war strategy? I do not. But I've got some games downstairs that are war strategy games that I do not play. And I show them, and if somebody gives me a price on them, if it's more than what I gave and it didn't cost me that much to ship it, it's theirs. Bye. See you later. But I got all kinds of stuff. I got a lot of NASCAR stuff. Ooh, I turned my popcorn over. Now it's starting to get down there. Some meal. Soup is good food, but popcorn's not too far behind it. How about that? That should be a saying. That's going to be my saying from now. Because I do like soup. Soup and chili, that's the same. Soup is good food, but popcorn is not far behind. Oh. What a saying. Somebody smart said that shit. It's dark out here, ain't it? Start watching for the boogeyman, they say. But no, Keith, do you play war strategy games? I know that's more of Tabletop Delaware. Finish this bad boy off. I'm done with popcorn, I believe, for the night. Who wants the rest of my popcorn? If I can send it, I don't. I watch ID just and I was one that came on either earlier today or last night one, and I said, look, ID Jester's cool dude. But if I turn it over to ID Jester's channel and he's playing some kind of war game stuff that I don't understand, I don't go in there and say, what are you doing? I don't mix the room up. I just kind of boogie out. What would you do if a homeless man tried to sit on your lap? What would you like for Christmas, old man? I'd probably say that. My wife probably knows I'd do some shit like that. What would you like for Christmas, old man? Especially if he's an old guy, you know? Probably would. You know? I thought I was done. Now I'm eating more of this shit. I gotta stop. I gotta put a stop to this. Gotta throw the Olay blanket on top of it. Gotta put the flag on top. She'll know to eat the rest of it. She'll eat it. Popcorn. Damn, what a sweetheart I am. Damn. Took it right in there. I said, popcorn? She said, you don't want no more? I said, no. So she took it. So she's going, that'll be gone in 2 minutes. And he said, I'm a big fan of your channel. Can I sleep in your house? Ms. Rob's in there. She's still buying. She's still in there buying stuff, guys. She's still in there buying. Ms. Rob is buying jewelry. And that started at 7:30 or 7:45. And she's been going on now for an hour. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Maybe I'm in a financial position tomorrow. Might be able to buy Status Pro basketball and Status Pro hockey. No, I don't do that. But how did you come up with that one? G Puck, if you're asking Sean where does he come up with some of the questions he comes up with, Sean is, I'm crying, laughing. Sean's laughing like crazy. He's in his house. What would you do if a homeless man comes up to you and says, look, I watch your channel. No. Number one, how's he watch my channel from homelessness? He's got YouTube up his butt. I mean, yeah, a YouTube channel up his ass. I mean, what is that? What is that? Like cable ain't free, suckers, and neither is internet. No, sir. I sleep next to the Chick-fil-A. Rob, you play defensive back. How can a defense stop short slants? How can a defense stop short slants? Best way a defense can stop short slants is play zone defense. Play zone defense now, and stay in the nickel. Stay in the nickel and play zone. That'll keep your linebackers. That'll keep you, especially if you play 3-4. If you play 4-3, it's okay. But if you play 3-4, it's going to keep you too deep. You don't even have to play bump and run. You just let them go free, let them roam free, and your zone area is taken care of short. If you play nickel, 3-4 nickel is what I like to call it. Your two outside linebackers are going to be kind of playing where they're cross at. And if you got a good safety, he can take care of the middle of the field. But I wouldn't bump and run. No. More or less, the two outside guys, your two cornerbacks, they're just kind of watching, like if your left side receiver crosses, the left side corner can take care of the far side numbers. Other than that, though, it's mostly linebacker. It's mostly linebackers, not really defensive backs. And with a nickel back in there, you got a guy kind of playing the middle linebacker spot anyway. That's what I would do. But yeah, that's the way I would handle it. One-on-one, it's really tough. One-on-one, it's really tough because all you got to do is hit them one time, and then they run inside. And once they've got that one step on the inside, you're gunned up. We are talking about football, bleacher bums. We're talking about crossing patterns. The 5-yard cross. And I told him, I said, look, one-on-one, it's really hard for a defensive back, a cornerback, to stick with somebody with a crossing pattern. You really need those outside linebackers to back in coverage a little bit to kind of help you out, kind of almost get in the way, kind of be a stumbling block. If you see them running at you, back up, kind of get in their path so they have to run around you. It's nothing against the rules that's saying you got to do that. Got a game plan, zone against heavy crossing teams. What I tell you guys, play zone, nickel back, play with a nickel, especially if you got 3 down linemen and 4 linebackers. You got the 4 linebackers and 2 linebackers on the outside. Really, they are playing almost like defensive backs for you, and they're just backing up just that little bit. And that crossing route is coming right toward them. The nickel back can come in there and play just like a middle linebacker. But I think so too. I think you've got to play zone against crossing routes. I agree. You don't have to even touch them at the line of scrimmage. No. I don't even care nothing about trying to do a hit and run. Bump and run. Not at all. Because and what you got to worry about, the one worry you've got, though, if you're playing the nickel, okay, if you're playing a nickel defense, if you've got a real good tight end that's going to try to curl out and go outside the numbers, then you can have some problems. But if you got two good cornerbacks and they stay at home and they see whichever side the tight end is on, goes out and does that little corner route or straight post, they should be able to stick with him. But it's hard. It's hard to play corner and play zone and realize, though, you still got to match up with a tight end in the case of a crossing pattern. And once you see the guy crossing, you got to watch that tight end. You got to you almost have to play one-on-one with him. The safety should help you out, but the safety is always looking to hit somebody. So the defensive back, most time it's his job to take on that line, take on that that tight end, And if he curves out, if he comes back toward the numbers, it's perfect for you. If he runs a straight post, you better be able to keep up with him. Yeah, you still have to disrupt the route because you have to take the help over the top. Yeah. Yeah. But the crossing pattern, if you're playing zone and 5 DBs, nickel package, the 2 crossing guys, if you don't give a quarterback a ton of time to throw, they shouldn't hurt you. They shouldn't hurt you. Running back out of the backfield might, and the tight end might, but the 2 receivers shouldn't really hurt you. They shouldn't be the ones that's going to hurt you. Yeah. But more apt than anything, most time, anytime you got a crossing pattern, your hot man is the best receiver you got, one of the best wide receivers, and that's where he's going to try to get it off to first. Everybody else is option B, C, or D. Mostly run two read or cover 3. Only go to man inside the 20. Much better at the high school. I agree. And I think the less talented a team is, I think you're better off to play zone. Because if you can read a quarterback's eyes, and you can kind of, especially you got to have that kind of be intuitive, though. You got to kind of figure, what is he going to do? You play more right here than you do with your legs and your arms. You play right here, okay, figure out, okay, I'm watching him now. Which way is he going to go? All right. Okay, he's going to throw it down the middle. I'm going to go right over here. And you're just instinctive. It's more of an instinctive thing. And if you got it between the ears and you play that way, it's hard to beat somebody like it. Because I tell you what, kids, especially unless you got a quarterback who can just ace it in there inside the zone defenses, more often than other times, when he throws the ball out of his hands, you still got a chance to pick that ball off. But we in high school most of the time. I played JV ball. I played JV football, and I was the second fastest person at my school, and the fastest guy at my school played Major League Baseball. And I was playing JV, and he was a year behind me. He was 9th grade. I was 10th. And Tony Womack was his name, and he could a jet. And I wasn't that far behind him back then. And he went to high school with me. And nobody, no senior, no junior, could stick with either one of us. Neither one of us was real big either. But Tony, they wouldn't allow play football. He wanted to play football, and they would not allow him to. They let him play basketball a little bit, but they throwed him mostly onto the baseball team. That was the end of that. But I played a little bit of JV football, and I didn't really like it that much. I mean, it was okay. I liked it pretty good, but not many high school quarterbacks are so advanced you can't confuse them with zone. You're right. We played against some guys that were pretty good, though. Had a few real good quarterbacks come out of Arizona the last couple of seasons. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. And I tell you what really makes a zone buster. 3 things with a quarterback. If he's a big guy, if he's 6'6", 6'7", 6'8", not only can he look over his line, he can look out there. If he can read the field, he can see how the zone you're playing. Number 2, if he has a great arm, he can do it over the top of the zones a lot of times. We didn't have to play any of them, though. Yeah, fortunate. And then number 3, if he can run on top of that, be 6'7", really can read defenses, and on top of that can outrun everybody, watch out. You got trouble coming. You got trouble brewing. It's always a bad time. Anytime you got like somebody, Trevor Lawrence type guy, Probably not Trevor Lawrence good, but Trevor Lawrence type. 6'6", 6'7". Pretty smart guy between the ears with a good arm, and still can run. You don't want to play those types. We played some quarterbacks like that in JV ball. Yeah, like Trevor Lawrence. Yeah, like Trevor Lawrence, not Trevor Lawrence. So what are you guys thinking about the overall pick for number 1 pick? Is it done? Is it over? Is it in stone? Cincinnati Bengals with the first overall pick select. Or we have a trade. The Cincinnati Bengals have decided to trade with who? What happens, guys? What do you think? What do you guys think is going to happen? Number 1 overall pick. We still got 23 more selections on my board. 23. The Redskins will take Tua, so says Keith. Sean says it's Joe. It's Joe Burrow. What do you think, Johns? What do you think happens? Well, just a few weeks away is all it is. Thursday night, it'll be 2 weeks. Unbelievable. What do you think, guys? What did the Bengals do? Do they trade down? I don't think the Redskins take Tua. I think it's a ploy. I think they're trying to get other teams interested. I think it's a no-brainer. I think Burrow is the best player going. I know a lot of people are saying that Herbert, the kid from out west, is the best player out there. All I know is this. Bengals will take Burrow unless a team gets stupid. Yeah, it's going to have to take 3 number 1s, maybe 4 number 1s to get Burrow out of Rutgers. Burrow is an Ohio kid. Burrow, I think, is the best quarterback coming out of this draft. And Cincinnati needs somebody that can put asses in seats. Burrow is it. It would take a king's ransom to take that pick from the Bengals. And I just don't see a team doing it. I see more teams wanting to go after Tua. It's a lot of teams that's interested in Tua. We'll see about that. But you guys, if they trade Joe, it would have to be for 20 draft picks. I don't know if it'd be that many or not, but it would be a lot. 3 or 4 number 1s. And I just don't know if they're going to do that or not. I'll tell you, you guys know who my quarterback is. I mean, Burrow is still my favorite quarterback in this draft. But I'm telling you, the kid from Georgia, I think it's going to be good. Burrow, best NFL ready quarterback. Tua or Love may have a little more upside. Oh, really? You think so? Oh, my God. I'd rather have – oh, my goodness. Whoa. I think Burrow is this is in a Burrow. I think the best quarterback to come out of college over the last 10 years. Over the last 10 years. We're counting the kid from Seattle. I'm sorry. Tua's better. I mean, not Tua, Burrow. No. I think Burrow can be a top 5 all time. I think all 3 of them will be better than Fromm. Oh, really? Oh, man, I think Fromm is going to be good. We'll see. Tua's got too much downside to him too, though, man. Gosh, I'd be so scared to get him. I wouldn't touch him with a 10-foot pole. Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is another. He all is a glory. I mean, he's just like a kid from Arizona. That's all he is. He's one hit away from being done. In hindsight, the trade to move up one spot for Trubisky looks foolish now. You're right. Yeah, really. He might be the worst quarterback we've seen the Bears draft, Jordan Love. I doubt that. Bears have their quarterback. I think the Bears have who they want. But I think Fromm is going to be good. I really do. depending on what team he goes to. That's going to mean a lot. If Frome could go to Tampa, if Frome could go to New England, if Frome could go to, hell, I don't know, maybe Vegas. Maybe Vegas. I don't know. I just think I think he's going to be pretty good. Cowboys have no idea what they're doing, man. That's what makes this fun. The big difference is the speed of the game and whoever adapts to it the best. Yep. You're right. You're right. Yep. Redskins traded up and get RG3 from the Rams. They get all those draft picks, and Rams go to the Super Bowl. What, 5 years later? Yep. You're right. It can make or break a team for 5 years. If you go out here and you take Tua, you trade up for Tua, especially move up and get Tua and give up another 1 or 2 for the next couple of years, and then he goes out here and slips up and gets hurt. Boy, oh boy. That's probably the GM's job right there. It's probably his job. It is hard to stay healthy in the NFL. And Tua had 2 injuries his senior year. I don't know. I would be so scared to take Tua. I would be scared. No way. There's no way. If I were in the Dolphins position or the Redskins position and somebody wants Tua, I would. If somebody told me 2 or 3 number ones for, I would trade down the heartbeat. Because you know how I feel about the kid from Ohio State, guys. I think he's the biggest overrated guy out there. I don't think he's that great a player. I think Joey Harrington was going to be good. That shows my scouting. Same thing with me when I saw Ryan Leaf. I thought Ryan Leaf was going to be a great quarterback. Have I seen the Florida Gators' new helmets? I have not. But, yeah, I really thought Ryan knew. Who from OSU, Rob? Who from OSU? That lineman, Young or whatever, Chase Young. Shit. If somebody came to me, if I'm the Redskins and said, "We'll give you 2 number ones for him," I would take it in a heartbeat. He got aced. I mean, he got showed up. Chase Young, yes, he got showed up when they played. Who was that they played? Clemson. Yeah. Was it Ohio State, Clemson, Ohio State, LSU? Whoever it was, he didn't touch a quarterback all game long. He never touched a quarterback. And he played a college team. Clemson, yeah. Clemson aced him out. He didn't do nothing. There's no way in hell I would take him with a number 2 pick. No way. No. I would take one of these. I would probably try to trade the pick. But that's the thing. Chase Young played Penn State. He played Rutgers. He played Maryland. He played a bunch of teams that weren't there. Freakish athlete. He'll be fine. The right scheme. The game plan well. Young well. I tell you, man, I don't want him. I don't want him. This is what I think. Chase Young against a double team. Chase Young against a double team of any team in college. If you're that good, you should be able to beat it. And he didn't even come close to a quarterback. We didn't hear number 2's name called the whole game against Clemson. Now I know Kermit the Frog is a good coach. The guy down at Clemson. I know that's mean to say. What's the guy's name at Clemson? I call him Kermit the Frog. Yeah, he looks just like Kermit the Frog though. The coach at Clemson, Dabo Swinney. Yeah, that's Kermit the Frog. I know he's a good coach, but come on. You're telling me when you play 73 offensive plays, that guy is not good enough to come through there one time and touch your quarterback. Something's up. Something's up. And yeah, he got all those sacks against, like I say, Temple, Maryland, Indiana, Illinois, Iowa. In the SEC, he would have just been another player. And I'm saying it. In the SEC, Chase Young is just another player there. And look at all you got to do is look at the first two rounds this year. LSU, 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 LSU. He's the next Reggie White. Hell no. No way. LSU, Alabama, Georgia. Come on. There's a reason that everybody's going to pick these SEC guys because they play good competition every week. And they're still good. They're still good. No. I don't think Chase Young's the best defensive lineman out there. Reggie was a monster. Reggie also, if you go back and watch Reggie White, he played with some good guys beside of him too. Oh yeah, SEC. I mean, you pick your fifth best team in SEC, and go to any other conference. Oh yeah, ACC has nothing. Miami, Wake Forest, Virginia Tech, Boston College, Louisville. You didn't know what you were getting. But take your fifth best team in the SEC. Now go to any other conference in the country and play the fifth best team. Hell, who's the fifth best team in the SEC? Georgia, maybe? Florida? And then you go to the fifth best team in the Big Ten. Wisconsin. It's not even Michigan. Michigan's not even that far down. Oh yeah, the Chason kid out of LSU. Oh man, he is good. I like him. I do like him. ASS. Was Reggie White the best defensive on his high school team? He and Charles A. Morgan both signed at University of Texas, and Charles was really Appachata coming out with the big news there. Oh yeah, Clemson did play a lot. Oh yeah, Clemson did play a lot of bad teams this year. You're right. But look at LSU's schedule. Look at LSU's schedule from top to bottom. Yeah. Oh, University of Tennessee. Okay, University of Tennessee, not Texas. Okay, that's right. Reggie White was a Tennessee kid. But I mean, LSU, they didn't take a week. And then LSU catches hell because they play Tulsa. Look, dude. And I think they played Alabama played Liberty or something. They catch a hard time because they play Liberty or something like that. Jeez. Give them 1 week off anyway. Give them 1 week off anyway there. SEC. Yeah. If you had a kid, how good are the quarterbacks for the Jets and Giants going to be? Well, if you watch a guy on FS1, Colin Cowherd, yeah, I'm with you. I think LSU is one of the top 5 teams ever that I've ever seen play college football last year. They were real good, top 5 anyway. The kid for the Jets, if you watch Colin Cowherd, this Jets quarterback should be the best thing coming since sliced bread. I'm so scared about Jets ownership and how the Jets are going to just screw something up again. I don't like Colin Cowherd either. I'm not a big fan of his. I agree with some stuff he says, but the Jets have a way of screwing up. Is Sam Darnold? They have a way of screwing up anything. The Jets can screw up anything. I mean, they can stand here and hold this phone and screw it up just by holding it. And the kid from Duke, I think he really needs to get a little bit bigger, stronger. I probably like him better. I probably like him better overall. I don't know.
Hey, Doodle.
Hey, Doodle.
Why don't you bring it inside now? It's late. People go to
All
sleep
right.
and you're very loud.
I'm gonna end the chat here in just a
Okay.
minute. We're gonna end it up here in just a minute. She said I'm being too loud out here, guys. I think I like a Giants quarterback maybe a little bit better. Sam Darnold never has done a lot for me. Sam Darnold, I think, could be a great quarterback, but just in the Jet system, I don't trust the Jets. I just don't trust the Jets. Anything they can touch and mess up, they will touch and mess up. The Giants, I don't know. We'll see. They won 2 Super Bowls with Uncle Doofus. Cousin Doofus won 2 Super Bowls with him. What's his name? Eli Manning. That's Cousin Doofus, if you didn't know. Daniel Jones is a real deal. He may. But yeah, they won 2 Super Bowls with Cousin Doofus. Daniel Jones may not be as good as Eli Manning yet, but I mean, look at the numbers. Eli Manning was a 500 quarterback his whole career. Probably a Hall of Famer just due to the fact he won 2 Super Bowls, but he was a 500 quarterback his whole career. Think about that. He won and lost the same amount of games, but he showed up twice against the Patriots, big time, and that's why he's going to be a Hall of Famer. That's why he'll make a Hall of Fame. But Daniel Jones, he's a little bit bigger. I think Eli's the greatest of all time, and Sean is Sean's robbed now on that one. Okay, Sean. You're going to choke on your popcorn in just a second. I think Eli's I know you're joking. But hey, you got some people out there that says Eli Manning is not a Hall of Famer. 2 Super Bowls do not make a quarterback, some people say. But, you got to look at his record, his overall record. He played with some bad teams, but he played with some decent teams too. So I think he's a Hall of Famer. Do I put him in the top 10 quarterbacks of all time? Not even close. Not even close. Eli's not that great a quarterback. And he's one of a few that's won 2 Super Bowls. But he's still not a top 10 quarterback of all time. No. He's not a Peyton. He's not an Elway. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He played 500. He played 500 ball his whole career. He's not an Elway. He's not a Peyton like his brother. He's not a Brady. No, he's not a kid from Dallas. Aikman. He's not Aikman. He's not a Montana. I'm sorry. He's just not. He's not a Rodgers even. I like Rodgers better than I did Eli. I think you have to put him in the Hall of Fame just because of his 2 Super Bowls. I think so too. If Eli gets in, he should thank Tyree and Manningham. Yeah, especially that catch in the middle there. Oh my gosh, that made Tyree, that catch against his helmet. Breeze. Not Breeze? Oh, yeah. I think Breeze is a top 5 quarterback of all time. Oh, yeah. Breeze has 75,000 yards, man. He's going to top 80,000 and probably top 80,000 yards. Maybe this year. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Breeze is better than – oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. My goodness, man. You got to look at Breeze's numbers. Breeze, some people say Breeze is the best of all time. Look at his numbers, man. He has got some mean numbers. Wow. 75,000 yards. That's nothing to, that's nothing to write bad about. I mean, Elway's up there. Elway Elway gets a minus just because he lost lost some Super Bowls. I don't think he's top 5, but I think he's maybe top 10. I like him way ahead of Eli. Yeah. Elway won a lot of games. He played in a tough division. You know, when Seattle was in AFC West, the Raiders, Chargers, Elway didn't win until he had Terrell Davis. Maybe so, but still. Look how many times he went to the Super Bowl, too. You got to take that into account, too. What did he go 6 times and win twice? I mean, you got to take that into account, dude. Yeah. Tom Brady, Joe Montana, Peyton Manning, Troy Aikman, Drew Brees. I'd move that around a little bit. Drew Brees is a top 3 quarterback, in my opinion. I actually think Drew Brees is number 2 all time. I really do. I'd put Montana. I'd slide everybody back 1 and put Brees up to number 2. And give Elway credit for getting mediocre teams to the Super Bowl. Yeah. How many times you get to the Super Bowl? 5 or 6, and one took twice. You just get to the Super Bowl, man. Let's see. You know, and then a lot of people are going to look back and say, well, hell, Fran Tarkenton went 4 times. And but that was really before a lot of it was a lot more running going on then. And he was running for his friggin' life a lot. You ever want to see a quarterback who ran for his life? Fran Tarkenton. I like Brees, but he is not better than Peyton. Oh, yeah. You're Tarkenton? I like Tarkenton. I like Brees, but he's not better than Peyton. I think so. I think Brees is better than Peyton. I'm sorry. Look at the 2 quarter. I mean, look at it. Peyton Manning, that last Super Bowl he won, he could have closed his eyes and won that one. Fran was honestly not a top quarterback. Now, I'm with you. He was just able to buy time with the feet better than anyone else in his day. Same thing with Archie Manning. Archie Manning was the same way. Archie Manning played on a sucky team, and he had a gun that could throw it 70 yards. But yeah, Archie Manning ran for his friggin' life, except he could throw the football. But he still wasn't a quote-unquote top quarterback. I mean, come on. I mean, the only time you watch Archie Manning is when he was running around in circles and shit, and then all of a sudden he throws the ball 30 yards down the field, somebody catches it. But they didn't win enough games. Archie's line could have been charged with manslaughter. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah. But that's in the day. That's in the day when the Redskins had Billy Kilmer. Have you guys ever seen Billy Kilmer? Have you ever seen a fire plug? What do you call it? Fire hydrant. Fire hydrant. That was Billy Kilmer, a fire hydrant with a helmet on. That guy, he was painful to watch. I was a kid. I remember I'm a Redskins fan. And I'm watching that guy run around, and I'm thinking, oh, my Lord. He couldn't throw the ball 20 yards on a straight line. It was terrible. Oh, my gosh. He was really bad. The defense, Redskins, thank you, Lord, the Redskins had a great defense then. Yeah, Billy Kilmer was bad. He was really bad. Oh, my goodness. Recently they haven't had many of them. Floyd Mayweather's daughter stabbed a rapper's mama. I did not hear that one, Sean. Only other quarterbacks running back in Fran's day like him were Staubach and Bobby Douglas. Douglas couldn't throw. Kilmer looked like your overweight uncle who worked for the IRS. Kilmer was terrible. Kilmer was really bad. He was not good. Staubach can run, and he was an athlete. And he came out of Naval Academy. I had not heard about Floyd Mayweather. I had not. Billy Kilmer was almost like Jameis Winston. God, you guys are terrible. Oh my God! Should have stayed Floyd. Johnny Unitas was the first real quarterback. Uh, hmm. How about the guy? How about the guy Unitas and also the guy from the Oakland Raiders? They had a good one too. Yeah, Kilmer never stole crabs. Should have stayed. You wrong. You guys are so funny tonight. We're having a fun time. Boy, oh boy. 9:22 here on the East Coast. Let's find out what the temperature is out here. You know what? Let me check my PayPal account. Make sure I don't owe somebody some pics. I don't. Uh, but I was hoping I did. Current temperature. Yeah, LaMonica.
It's 62 degrees in Hurt right now.
62. So it's 62 out here. Not bad. 62. 60. And we're not Jim Plunkett, LaMonica, Daryl LaMonica. Now it's way before Plunkett's day. Plunkett started late 60s. LaMonica was early 60s, I think. And LaMonica could actually move around a little bit. Plunkett won a Super Bowl. But do you remember my wrestling name? Sean, Rob, do you remember my wrestling name? I do not. And in fact, I had somebody come visit me on my YouTube yesterday. An actual wrestler. He has actual wrestling videos on here that he wrestles in, okay? His name is Spider Kid. He wrestled about 15 years ago. I got LaMonica's autograph. That's awesome. Spider Kid. Go back and watch this guy. The Flying Bojangles Biscuit. He got in touch with me, and he told me, he said, you're doing a great thing with your channel and all, and tell everybody in chat to go back and watch me. I'm the Spider Kid. He's a member of the channel. You guys have got to go back and go watch a Spider Kid wrestle. I mean, he weighs a grand total of maybe 150 soaking wet. Maybe not even that much. Little bitty. He wrestles in like damn arenas with like 40 people. It is so funny. And the 50-50 is going pretty good. We got 23 left. 23 left. I decided I was not going to push it tonight. I'd done a lot of pushing over the weekend. I did not want to push people around on Sunday. So I decided not to do it today. I decided we're going to take a day off. I sold a few, but we're down to 23 rather, 23. And I just decided today was going to be a day of rest, a day of peace. And if we don't sell them until the following weekend, we'll do it. Oh, you're watching AEW yet? I have been watching AEW. I watched a couple of weeks ago. I watched when Matt Hardy came and also when the guy from the Dark Order came. And now Sean's just coming up on some crazy shit. Who's got win the Super Bowl 2050? Dude, if I'm here in 2050, I'm just going to be happy. Are you kidding? Crosby Pro-Am Invitational, 1992 or so. I got you, Apple Chatter. That's awesome. If I'm just here, my friend. I'm 53, feeling pretty good, got a great wife. We got to get through this bullshit, too. You know what I'm saying? I think we can get through it, too. I really do, that the downhill curve is coming soon. I think it will in April, in fact. But they got to find, the immunization for it. They have some good young talent. Did you see the super kick Sammy Guevara took from the Young Bucks? I did not. No. Sammy Guevara or whatever, Sammy Guevara, he has his own YouTube channel too, guys. And he does a lot of good stuff. Check out Sammy's YouTube channel. Have you seen it, BBG? Have you seen Sammy's YouTube channel? I've actually caught him when he was live, and he was talking. I want to say close to you, Phoenix or Scottsdale. I think he was living out that way or got an apartment out there. Yeah, I watch it. He is good. Yeah, check out his channel. He collects a lot of toys and stuff. And when he people at the arena, they come bring him stuff. Here, check this out. YouTube, watch it. You guys pick that one up real quick. I can come back and catch it when I come back and watch my live feed. I always check, make sure nothing's dirty. That's why I got you guys all watching my live chat. But I always sometimes come back and check, just make sure nothing was dirty coming out of here. And if it is, I can always delete the whole video. But 99% of the time, nothing I have to worry about. Don't have to worry about too much. So, yeah, Sammy Guevara, he's a pretty good guy from what I've seen. Some of the Jungle Kid, a Jungle Boy, I'm not real keen on him. Okay, we'll watch it. We will watch it. I'm not real keen on him. He's about 5'1" and weighs about 108. Come on. Give me somebody better than that. I like Florida Championship Wrestling. If they're going to base anything off of anything, base it some off of that Florida Championship Wrestling. I think you can have some good stuff going on. I'm going to head inside. I eat popcorn already. Now I want a sandwich or something before I go to bed. A peanut butter sandwich, or I don't know what I'm going to find, but I'm going to find something. I got my friend coming over from across the street. After you're talking about Marco Stunt, not Jungle Boy. Oh, okay. Yeah, Marco Stunt. That's his name. Yeah, the curly hair. I'm not crazy about the Jungle Boy either, though. He was, his dad was a big TV star and all. I don't like neither one of them are good. But, and then the other guy wears a mask. Luchasaurus or something. He shouldn't let him wear that damn mask. 5R, okay, Jungle Boy versus MJF. I like that MJF guy. I like him. Oh, yeah. I like him. Yeah, I like him. And I tell you what, the Moxley guy, he's pretty good. He's not too bad. I know you said your wife is from Philly. I can't understand the cheese whiz on cheesesteak sandwich. I don't get cheese whiz, brother. I get American cheese. American cheese. Can't bring myself to eat that stuff. I always get American cheese. I don't like cheese whiz on mine either. American cheese. American cheese. And if you see my video from yesterday, we have found a place, her favorite of all time, better than Geno's, better than any place in Philly. Down here in Virginia, the guys moved from Philly down here to Virginia. She gave it a 10.0. Now, I gave it a 9.1. It's a little greasy for me, but damn, the taste was good. It was really good. Pat's ain't got nothing on it. Geno's don't have nothing on it. I'll agree with that. There's a place outside of Philly I like better than this place. She doesn't. But it's awesome. It really, really is awesome. 9-1 and a 10, a perfect 10. Hard to beat those scores. So if you ever come toward Virginia area, I'll definitely line you up with these guys and show you where to go to get these cheesesteaks. They're not that far from me, 25, 30 miles, and I'll make a run over there. Sean knows what I'm talking about. He knows exactly what I'm talking about. It's back over in his. I know you said your wife is okay. That's right. I never read that. Yeah, I'm not a big cheese whiz either. No, I like them on mine, and they keep it on the stove, keep it on the grill long enough to melt that American cheese down. Then it's good. Cheese whiz is not my favorite, but I'm with you. I am with you. All right, I've been talking for 2 hours, 15 minutes. My mouth's starting to get dry, and I'm gonna head inside the train back in the back, trying to talk over top of me too. You guys have a great, great night. We're going to sell the rest of those tickets this week. 23 more, $5 a piece. Here's my. I will check it out. Here's my email, If anybody gets froggy and wants to get a $5 chance, and you have to just go to PayPal. Once you go to PayPal, let's see. I got to hit this first. Okay, there we go. What's happening? The hell? Oh, okay, it's on there now. Okay. There we go. And once you go on PayPal, you just go up top there and it says something about send money to a friend or make sure you're going to a friend. Rather than goods or services, don't hit that one. $5 increments, 5, 10, 15, 20, whatever you want to take as far as a chance. Send that money to me, over to me in my PayPal. I will get up in the morning. I will hunt you down. I will find you. You will take your picks, and then we will be, as soon as we get all 23 picks done, we will peel off the tab, and we'll see who the winner is. A lot of good stuff, over $500 worth of stuff. Pick me a welterweight fight you want to see, Rob. Is Sugar Ray Leonard a welterweight in your welterweights? Sugar Ray Leonard is Roberto Duran in your welterweights? I don't know. I know he's in the lightweights and the middleweights. I don't know. He jumped a lot of classes though. Is Duran in there? Probably not. Probably not. No Duran. Throw Hearns in there. That'll be fine. Leonard Hearns. That'll be good. Yeah. Yeah. And there's no Hagler either. I always like to fight Leonard against Hagler. I always thought that was one of the best fights. But they're not in the same weight class. So you don't have, I know Hagler, he stayed almost his whole career in middleweights. He was in middleweight almost his whole career, I think. So he didn't jump classes a lot. He stayed in there and he concentrated on. Leonard Hearns 3 sounds good. Well, you want to get this one off. I will do a Leonard middleweight card later. Oh, good. I like that. When are you going to try this bout? We're going to do this Monday. We're going to do it Tuesday. Like I say, tomorrow I'm going to have my neighbor over. If he wants to come over, he can come over all day long, spend the day with Rob. Tomorrow, okay, sounds good. You may not see much of me tomorrow. I'm probably going to be watching Westerns and eating bad foods and stuff like that. I don't know exactly what I'm going to be up to, but I'm going to kind of be, kind of watching after him tomorrow. He's not able to watch TV over at his house. His wife won't let him watch TV. She says he's a pain in the ass and he turns it up too loud. So we're going to let him come over to my house and watch TV. Benitez is there. I can match him up with Sugar Ray Robinson. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Sugar Ray Leonard, Sugar Ray Robinson. How about that? That'd be pretty good too. So tomorrow, I don't know my situation yet. I gotta text him, see what's going on. Eat my popcorn. My popcorn's settled in my stomach real well. Gotta get me a sandwich, and I think probably I'm not going to be too long for this night before I go to bed. You guys have been a wonderful group tonight. She's working over in like 2 rooms over, and he'll go in the living room and turn the TV way down. You're bothering me, and all. She's oh God. So he gets on the phone and tells me and texts me and says, I can't watch TV today, so I'd sit on the porch. And being that, we've have to stay 10 feet apart, I sat over and watched him, sat down and wave, but I don't really wave him over here. And I finally told the wife middle of last week, I said, look, I'm going to have him over Monday. I said, if he wants to stay over here all damn day, he can come over here, eat lunch with us. He can come over here and eat dinner with us. I don't care. I'll fix a hamburger. And man, he'll eat all day long. My man will eat. but he is. Had to tell him to get out of my house. Real bad diabetes, so I can't fix him anything with sugar in it, and it's crazy. Now I know what you're saying, but he's retired and his wife still works. It's a lot of difference in their ages. She's just it's wild. You have to see it to believe it. And we wave, and we wave to him, and he'll talk to us. Unless she's right there beside him. If she's beside him, he won't say nothing either. So I always pick on him. I always say something about, are you being controlled today? Or you? He's about 66, 67. She's just a little bit older than me. She's like 55, something like that, 56, something like that. It's about 10 years difference. He's going to be 67, I think, before she turns 56. So it's more than 10 years difference. And he and I are friends. I'll come when he comes over here. We'll change oil on this tractor. We'll change oil on my tractor. We'll say, and you need to tell him to blink twice if he needs help. He always told me, he said, I got a zero turn tractor right here. If I knew my wife was behind me, sometime I wouldn't turn it but once, And that was so funny when I heard him say that shit. He said, yeah, I got a zero turn, but trust me, if I knew my wife was behind me, sometime I'd turn it one time. I'm like, oh my God. He is a mess, man. He'll come over here and he'll talk some stuff. He is, yeah. he is a mess. I get along with him. He'll come over here. The preacher man lives right next door to us. He'll come over here and say some stuff. Be like, believe some of the shit that goes on around here. And I'm more or less the ears around here, and I just laugh at everybody's stuff, And because they all like to come to me and kind of soundboard it. And it's like they all a lot of them's like, yeah, man, I wish I had your wife. I wish I could go out here and ride your tractor and do what you do and all that kind of stuff. Rather than have to put up the crap of your wives around here. So I call it the Wild Wives Club. Yeah, she doesn't wave back, but we call it the Wild Wives Club. So me and the wife laugh at all of the wives in the neighborhood. She's just, every one of them stays in their house, don't come outside, and others, man, oh man, roll their eyes up and stuff. I walk down the street, you would have to be here to believe it. And so I just enjoy it. I just roll with it. I laugh about it and shit. So I'm one of the youngest couple through here, except one just houses up. So most of all these people are a lot older than we are, and we just mind our own business. We don't, nobody has kids. Everybody else has grandkids and stuff, but they just can't come to their houses now. So that's why we have all the fun we do. We laugh about what's going on and stuff, and it's just so funny. It makes for a fun day. So let me go in here and text him. Let me see what's going on. You guys have a great night. I hope you enjoyed it. We talked about football. We talked about pizza. We talked about popcorn. We talked about a lot of stuff, and we never brought up the bad word. We talked about stuff and just had fun. I hope you guys had fun too. I really do. Anytime we can come into my chat, our chat, and have fun and just forget about life for a while. It's always fun. And I hope you guys did enjoy it. God bless each and every one of you. Be safe. Wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. And after you get done, wash your hands some more. Have a good evening. God bless you guys. And we certainly will hope to see you again, if not tomorrow, Tuesday. But we'll probably see you sometime tomorrow evening. All right, guys. Bye-bye. Had a great time too, guys.